State Radio Hour live from the fair here on 830 WCCO. And, of course, with us today, Chris and Andy both together again, as they say.
We're back.
Now,
for a while.
Now, we've got some callers on the line. Would you like to tackle those first, or you want to chat first?
Let's jump into Jeff first here.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, we're going to
came all the way down.
Okay, reverse mortgages. Everyone's waiting. What are they?
Reverse mortgages are a special type of financing loan that is insured by FHA, and it allows seniors age 62 and older to access the equity in their home. And the best part about it is they don't have to make any payments on it as long as they live in the home. And
so can you get that money in a lump sum, or is it a monthly thing?
There's flexibility to it. You can actually receive it in a lump sum if you choose, or you can choose to take the payments in monthly payments, or probably the most common form is people will use a line of credit so that they have an available pool of funds to access when they need it.
What's the age limit on that?
You have to be 62 years of age and older to qualify.
Okay.
So it is, and it is actuarial based. In other words, a person who's 82 is going to receive more equity out of their home than a person that's 62.
Got it. Okay.
That's just a nice way. I mean, if the market is bad, and I mean, when you sell it, I mean, that's obviously how we make money. But when you sell it, I mean, it costs money to sell a house.
You bet it does.
You know, with commissions and closing costs and all of that. So it's just another way in which to keep people in their house longer and get them money.
Well, we were talking about that too, Jeff. In a previous show, we talked about taking some of that money on a mortgage, for example, to retrofit a house for handicapped accessibility for mom and dad or an elderly parent or whatever. And can you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. You can actually use the funds for any reason, but a lot of times, you know, the house that you started out with maybe needs some, like you said, retrofitting, or you want to do some changes to it, make it more accessible. But now there is another program that's available that is a reverse mortgage for purchase.
Okay.
And I just had one actually this week. I went out and I visited with a couple. They have a 2-story home, and they said they were wanting to do the reverse mortgage. We spoke a little bit longer and found out that what they would really like was a single level home, you know, just one level, little nicer kitchen, that type of thing. So they're actually going to look for another property, put their home up for sale, and do a reverse mortgage for purchase and get into another place without having any.
So let's keep that scenario
payments
going there. So they take the existing property that's paid for. Is that correct?
In this case, they had a $285,000 home, and they had a $100,000 mortgage on it.
Okay,
so they're looking at, you know, net equity of about $185,000.
Okay, so they take that $185,000. Is that their budget then with their purchase, or what? How does that work?
Well, actually, no. It works a little better. They're looking at another property now that would be $250,000, and by using the reverse mortgage for purchase, based on their age, they qualify for $170,000 of reverse mortgage proceeds.
Wow.
So bottom line is they're going to end up having to bring from the proceeds of the sale of their home about $80,000, and they're going to put $100,000 into the bank.
And have no payment on the new house.
And have no payment on the new house.
Or probably get paid instead. Hey, okay, so I mean, reverse mortgages, I mean, we could have it on 5 shows and still not totally get it. But you guys are going to have a seminar. And I know it's during our radio show on September 22nd, but you said you'd have the radio on.
Yes, right? We will have the radio on during our seminar. We're going to have a seminar at Cambria Mortgage down in Eden Prairie on Saturday. It's September 22nd at 10 a.m.
Yeah, and that's a good one. You can always get to our website on that.